me myself, like shorting, I've been trying to like stay away in the morning when everything's going crazy with a lot of momentum. Shorting season to me is right after the lunch break. Seems like after the East Coast lunch breaks, the momentum dies and stuff starts to drop. I'd rather just clock in at noon every day and start charting some stuff out and then just jump in when the momentum's dead in the end of the day. I'm patient. I'll sit there and let it do its thing. As long as it's going down, I'll just ride it.
Hey everybody, welcome to another funded trader of TradethePool. Today Jason is with me, a new funded trader of the $25,000 of buying power, the flex as we call it. Thanks for coming, Jason.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Jason, we always start this video and talking about mostly your performance and with TradethePool. So let's start with that and go from there. Tell us a little bit about the evaluation that you passed, how you did it. If it was difficult to do that or not, what was the barrier?
It took me 3 tries to get there. The first 2 was just basically learning your guys' rules and how to trade by them. That took a little bit of getting used to, but it wasn't too bad at all. On the 3rd try, I actually did pass it. I found sticking to 250 shares was like the best share size. I mainly go short. I tried to keep it smaller share size. That way I had more room in drawdown to go up and down. I don't try and leverage in too often unless, I don't know, like I really feel it's coming back down or something like that. But I don't know, other than that, I just felt like 250 was the safest to go. I tried to keep my losses as small as possible. There was one day in the middle of valuation, we lost internet connection and I got nuked out, like a $500 loss. And then actually the next morning, the same thing happened again. First trade of the day, like I got in, 10 minutes into it, internet went down. Like our neighbor were doing construction next door, so we lost all power to our house. So like 2 days in a row, I lost $1,000 on 2 trades, and that was when I was $200 away from being funded. So it was like basically like starting over. But it actually only took me 3 days to make the money back, and it was like, I don't know, just I found keep $10 to $20 stop losses. I'll start out a little bigger. Once it gets into the profit, I drag my stop loss down to basically even. So I took a lot more losses this time of like $10 and under. So my accuracy wasn't the greatest, but it was real good on my return risk to reward ratio type of thing. So
nice. I want to focus just a second on what you just mentioned about the 2 days, like the 500 and the extra 500 that because of the power outage. And a lot of the times when you're trading and your focus is not 100% on trading because you're sick or you had a broke out with your girlfriend or whatever it is, in most cases you will lose money. And what was or how actually you managed to pull yourself out of that?
Just kept going small. Like I'd start off each day with a couple small trades just to get in the green, then I go a little bit bigger. I don't necessarily have like a take profit number every day. I just kind of go, well, the getting's good, and then once I lose a couple trades, I usually get out for the day type of thing. But recently, since I've been doing the evals, I've switched to mainly shorting trades, and that's been going way better. I've had to like learn on the fly during the evals, but it's actually been working out a lot better.
Why do you think so?
Because they always come down. Like it's harder to chase momentum and hot news and like ride the wave up. Like I'm usually too late. I would get in at the top of the move and then lose, obviously. So it seems like now when I see the news and the stock spiking, I just wait till the top and get a little confirmation it's coming back down. Then I jump in and just, it's so much easier to ride it on the way down than it is guessing on the way up.
Yeah, that's interesting to say that. I mean, a lot of our traders are definitely a short bias. So it makes, do you have a set of rules that guides you along the way or?
Not necessarily. It was mainly your guys' rules is what I went by. Like, because before I don't know, before I was mainly just a long trader because I didn't have an account to do shorts in, but I'm in Tradecaster, the trading community, and I take one-on-ones with AK-47 and he uses your site. And like, he's been doing like little shows with you guys lately. And me and my girlfriend are both taking one-on-one like coaching lessons with him. So he's mainly a short bias trader as well. And like just the way he explained things, so much easier to understand than basically trying to catch spiking stocks. Like it's like they'll let them spike. Like they're going to come down when they're done. So I don't know.
Exactly.
It's been helping us a lot, like going through him and even the TradeCaster community, just having a bunch of traders in a group that are all helping each other out. It's real nice.
That's amazing to hear. A shout out to Josh. And,
Yep.
And how long you been trading for before?
About 8 months now. Like,
Okay, it's decent.
The first 2 months we spent just watching YouTube videos of all different kind of traders and mainly doing paper trading. But after doing Webull for a little bit, like I didn't do too bad. Like I was just learning to take trades, and like I still go pretty small. Like I'm not gonna be going 500 or 1,000 shares on here until I got a nice buffer built up and like don't have to worry as much. But
yeah, exactly. This is definitely one of the most important things, just to build that buffer before increasing size. You mentioned the broker that you traded with. What kind of difference do you see between trading on your own capital and trading with TradethePool?
Well, with my capital, I didn't have enough to put 25K in an account to go short, so I was only going long. And I mean, I don't know, like I said, I did pretty good. Like I made like $600 over the last 2 months I was trading live. So I mean, it's nothing huge, but it wasn't losing. So like to me, that's like a good deal. Yeah, I feel like I've learned to trade a lot on these evaluations. I liked it. It was like basically $100 to test your skills and learn how to trade without like losing anything big. Like I don't know, the first few months we traded, I think I lost like $900 in the first 3 months, but I'd almost made it all back when we quit trading on Webull and came over to the evaluations on here. I still use Webull for my charting mainly just because I know it and I feel more comfortable with it. But I think like once I learn how to use your guys's more and like do my trend lines and stuff, I'll be able to switch over to this and use it like completely.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share my screen and show you dashboard. The guys at home, everyone, any trader gets his own dashboard and you can track your stats basically. Let's have a look at that.
My stats were so good until I took those couple max losses. I was so close to being funded, like $200 away. And then power went out, and when I got it back on, I like hit the max loss with the little RIP thing on my screen. I was like, no way. And then it happened the next day again. Like, but
yeah, that's insane. I actually, I looked at your trades before and then I said, "Ooh, that's something interesting to talk about. Let's see what happened here."
Yeah.
You mentioned that. So 25K that you traded with, you need to reach a 6% target. You did it very nicely. And then interesting to see, you have the 50% success rate currently just because of those 2 days, 1.5. What was it before that? Do you remember?
I don't remember. My accuracy hasn't been very good ever on here just because I take a lot of like $5 and $10 losses. Like, I don't know. That's where I'm stuck right now, whether I should let my stop loss just stay at like $100 and let the trades work out, or if I should keep bringing it down close to zero. I get stopped out a lot quicker when I bring it down to zero. But I don't know. To me, it's padding my stats. My new stats on my funded account in the last few days are great. Like, I'm super happy. I got a $30 expectancy. I'm like almost 3.5 to 1 on my risk reward. Those few big trades on there like really skewed my stats for the bad part. But I figure I guess it's a little better to lose a few more trades for like $10 range than lose some bigger ones. So I don't know. Like when I feel it's not going my way, I usually just try and move my stop loss down and get out. Like
you got some nice moves here, except from those big two, the CVCC and SQFT. You did mention you're already in profit of $500 or so.
Yeah, on day 3. I made $400 the first day. Friday was weird. Like I was up $100, then I lost like one trade for 150 or 250. I was like, all right, I'm done for the day. Like I don't want to lose anything big, but yeah, today's went good. Nice 2 trades for 365 profit. But like I feel way more confident now getting on here. When I passed my eval at first, you guys like denied me because I guess the 8% rule that I hadn't paid any attention to whatsoever. So like they showed me those, and then I started looking at it, like, okay, you guys actually have a change percentage on here. Like, so now I'm actually consciously watching for that too. But
yeah, that's super important. And I guess this is something that I stated before in other funded traders interview, that whenever you get limitations or boundaries, you
Mhm.
become a better trader. Rules, because when you're trading by yourself, in most cases you won't have those rules, right? But when you
Mhm.
have someone that actually enforce that for you, it makes more sense, and you become a better trader.
Yep. It helps too. Me and my girlfriend started like at the same time. She's right next to me on her little laptop trading away. And it's like she's on her evaluation right now as well. But it's like it's nice having someone to chat about. Every day we go over our trades together and like what were we thinking getting in here type of thing, or like just like go over them and like okay, like we're trying to fine tune our little details. Like I'm stuck between the keep a real tight stop loss and let the trades breathe a little more. I would have won so many more trades if I just let them play out instead of like moving my stop loss down to 0, and the first time it came back to even stopped me out for a little loss. But it almost never went past the 100 I originally set my stop loss at, so I should have let most of them just go, and I would have had a lot better stats. But it's all a learning process, and as I get more confidence, I like moving stop losses down and like taking my take profit out of there.
Using a manually trailing?
Manually trailing. I just move it down. Like sometimes I pull it too close and it stops me out immediately. Like the last one I did, it stopped me out for a 178 win. I moved it a little too close. It was at like 220 in profit, and I moved my loss down, and it did one little blip and stopped me out. But hey, like I still made $180, and I'm still kind of unclear on the consistency rule, because right now I had a 292 trade and it says I'm like 80% of the rule, but I read somewhere on the site it says you can go as big as half of your target, your profit target. And so like that would be technically 1250 I could take. So it hasn't taken it from me. That was my first day. Like I tried to step up, and my last trade was a $300 winner. I was scared it was going to be too big, because it says I'm like 78% or something over the 50% right now. But
yeah, so right now you're at 53, so you just need to trade just a little bit more and you will be below the 50.
Okay.
So that's
when I start off, I'm never sure how big a trade I can take. Like that limited me a lot on the evaluation too. When I wasn't up in the profit decently, like I'd cap my trades off at like 150 win or something just to make sure it was safe and I would get it.
50. Basically, it's the percentage out of the profit target. So
okay, 50, so it is a profit target. Yeah. There's wording in another place that says it's of the profit you've made. I'm like, okay, so if I'm only up $400, I can only take a $200 win. But then I saw somewhere else it was printed, it says it was off the profit target. I'm like, that makes a huge difference. Like,
okay, that's good to know. Thanks for that feedback.
And now I've been looking again to where it said the profit target, and I can't find that part in the terms and conditions, but I know I read it.
Yeah, it's always amazing, just to do it slowly, build it, not going over too much, because I see a lot of the funded traders, whenever they losing it, right, and going all in and trying to hit a run, then in most cases they will lose the account. But actually, those that consistently making profit over time and been with us for 2 years, those guys are always staying small and building themselves.
I've been getting 75 cents fairly, like both my trades today. I'm like, man, if I was only at 500 shares instead of 250, I'd only need like 30 cents and I'd make the same money. And it's like, I don't know. So I'm not quite there yet. I want to build up more of a buffer. I figure once I hit my profit target, then I'm going to go to 500 shares like from then on. That way I don't have to worry about getting into drawdown or anything like that. But
that sounds amazing. Jason, tell me a little bit about, you started with TradeThepool. You already had some experience with Jason, Josh, sorry.
Yeah, and CR Trader, he's in our groups too. Like he's just been killing it on your site. He did a $10,000 trade the other day. Like,
what's his real name?
I'm not sure. He's Josh's student. He's been with Josh for a year now, and he's already made like 400 grand in his first year. Like, but he's CR Trader in our Tradecaster group. I'm not sure exactly what he is on yours, but yeah, he's in our, like, he's showing us their shorts all the time. And I mean, man, he had like a $25,000 day like 2 weeks ago. It's pretty crazy.
That's incredible. Actually, Josh is joining us at TradeThepool as well.
Yep. Nice.
So yeah, it will be on our live stream and maybe some other events in the future.
Nice.
So yeah, that's a great man to have. Yeah, besides that, do you see that challenge as a challenge, or you felt pretty comfortable on passing it?
First couple times, yes, I did a 5K to start. Immediately, I knew that'd be way too small. Like a $200 drawdown, like, I don't know, like just right away, I was like, okay, this is not going to work. So I just did a 25K. And I don't know, that one, I pretty much learned how to trade by your guys' rules on that one. And by the next one, I felt like a lot more confident. I don't know if that was the next one or this one that I just passed, but this last one, it actually seemed fairly easy now that I knew your guys' rules. And I don't know, me myself, like shorting, I've been trying to like stay away in the morning when everything's going crazy with a lot of momentum. Like to me, like I've been telling my girlfriend, like shorting season to me is right after the lunch break. Seems like after the East Coast lunch breaks, the momentum dies and stuff starts to drop. So I told her I'd rather just clock in at noon every day and start charting some stuff out and then just jump in when the momentum's dead in the end of the day. She doesn't like stuff that's not moving at all, but I have no problem. I'm patient. I'll sit there and let it do its thing. As long as it's going down, I'll just ride it. Like,
Jason, you live in the dream. You got a wife, a girlfriend that actually trading. So that's incredible.
Our whole goal 1 year from now is just to be traveling around trading in the morning at whatever hotel room we're in. And then just, I'm an advanced scuba diver. I love to scuba dive. So I was like, we're going to be on beaches like in the next year or two, like just trade in the morning, make, I don't know, $500 each a day. And like, I mean, that's fine. Like, I mean,
that will be enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that because, you know, a lot of the time, especially on YouTube, you hear of the Lamborghini and the Ferrari and
yeah.
7 or 8 figure trader and all of those nonsense. But at the end of the day, you will be good with 5K or 10K a month, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm excited once we get our confidence like up a lot and get our accuracy better. It's just a scaling issue. I mean, like take a couple trades for $500 profit and you got 1,500 in a day. I mean, that's like not a hard thing to do. Like, just don't want to overtrade and take too much, like, I don't know, risk it too many times. I'd rather do 3 to 5 trades a day and be done. Like most of the people in our groups, like by market opening, they're usually done. I don't feel too safe without stop losses. So I try not to trade pre-market or post-market unless there's something just absolutely flushing out that I was trading before then. But I don't know, like I don't feel safe at all without a stop loss or some way to get out quickly. Like, seems like it's hard to get out in aftermarket and stuff like that, but pre-market's a little easier with the momentum. But
right, so it's a bit of a different story, especially when you don't have the stop loss. But when you find the right strategy to apply, then you can take a lower risk. Yeah, instead of risking $50, you risk $10, and then you're okay because that you don't have a stop loss.
I told Josh the main thing we're both working on is my entries. Like I want to feel more confident where the top of the mountain is basically. And like, I don't know, sometimes I get in 15, 20 cents away and I got to average in once and then it falls back down like I thought. But I'd rather not even do that. I'd rather just get in and have it fall and me get out. Like, so that's just comes with experience. And I don't know, I trust my eyes too much now. I need to get past that and go more by levels. That's what we're going to be working on with Josh, like previous highs and lows and support and resistance, more like that. That we'll have a better idea when to get in and when to get out type of thing.
Amazing. Yeah. All righty, Jason, first of all, thanks so much for all the information and the insight that you just shared.
No, thank you.
And for those of you guys at home that want to check us out, go to tradethepool.com and we'll be in touch probably soon after you get your payout. Maybe we'll do another interview.
I'd love to, anytime.
Sounds good. All righty, buddy. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.